What's up, everybody? It's Ryan Simonelli coming back at you with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be going through a full pull day routine, which is back and biceps. It's going to be at my little home gym that I have, but obviously I don't have the kind of equipment that the normal gym has that I go to, which is Health Quest, so I have to do variations of some exercises, use bands where I would usually use a cable machine, which is something that I'm actually trying to get for my home gym. But I'm going to go through every exercise. There's only 6, and I'm going to explain what muscle group they target, why I like them, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first exercise we have is a lat pull through. We're going to do 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. As you see here, I have to use a band, and this is one of the best exercises, in my opinion, to build your back, and I'm warming up with this, not really going, I wouldn't usually go too heavy on these in the gym, and as you can see from the videos here, you really want to pull to your hip to get a full contraction of your lats, which are the main muscle group in the back. Again, this is a really good exercise just for overall building the back, and you could really feel the contraction. As in the past, some back exercises that I do, it's really hard to feel that contraction, and sometimes the biceps take over. But especially in this exercise, you could really feel the back contracting, which is a good thing and makes it a good warm-up exercise to do. And the second exercise is going to be a one-arm lat pull-down. Usually they have a machine at Health Quest with 2 cables, and you kind of pull, but usually I do one arm at a time. I like it better that way. And I choose to do pulling with the underhand grip because, in my opinion, I feel like I get a better contraction on my lats. Usually when I pull with like a straight grip from like a normal lat pull down, it's my biceps take over a lot. But even on this, you want to make sure that you're not pulling all the way down and like really driving that elbow, because that's when you start to feel the biceps take over. But yeah, I love this exercise, and even for me, just leaning back a little bit on it too helps me feel my back more than when I'm straight up, because I don't really get a good contraction. I like leaning back, and you know, makes the exercise better in my opinion. But yeah, again, I'm using a cable here instead of a machine that I would use at the gym. And the third exercise is going to be our main compound exercise, which is a barbell row. This is one of, if not my favorite exercise. I just love doing barbell rows, and even if you go like back in some of my old videos, I did have them in there, but my form was terrible. And I'm going to go look back at some of those videos and react to them. But as you can see here, kind of same thing with the pull through. You want to go straight to the hip and not really, you know, and I'm almost standing like straight up here, as you can see. I'm not really leaned over too much and pulling straight to the hip. Just, again, same thing with the pull through. It makes you feel your back more. And I do use straps on this exercise just because sometimes my grip gives out before my strength does. Um, and that's not a good thing. I want to be able to have a good grip and lift the most weight possible in this exercise. And I am using a belt too, because I've dealt with a lot of back problems in the past, especially doing things like deadlifting, which I don't deadlift anymore because of it. But yeah, I think the belt is from Rise, and wrist straps, or the lifting straps, are from Raw Gear. Both great companies in the fitness industry, in my opinion. But yeah, again, one of my favorite exercises here. And now we're going to go into the fourth exercise, which is a one-arm dumbbell row. So the barbell row really is one of the main movements for like building your overall back. It works every muscle in the back. And now we're isolating that movement with a one-arm row, and we only do 3 sets. Just because I did 4 sets for the barbell row, and I don't want to put too much load on this exercise or this movement. But yeah, again, pulling to the hip and not up. Usually at the gym, instead of using a dumbbell, I'd use the low row machine, which is one of my favorite machines. That's awesome. Again, you could see I tried to get different angles for these so you could really see how the exercise works. And as soon as you're done with one arm, I go right into the other arm. Same thing with the low row machine. Go right into the other arm. And now the fifth exercise is going to be the rear delt seated fly. Another thing that I had trouble with is really finding a good exercise for my rear delts, which is it. It's really a shoulder muscle, but people train it with back because it is worked in a lot of pulling movements. Um, but yeah, I love this exercise. Usually at the gym, I do the machine fly, which you basically go on the pec deck machine and flip the handles the other way and do it for the rear delts. But yeah, I like that exercise. And this one, another thing I've struggled with is finding good exercises for my biceps, and a lot of times I overwork them. I only do one bicep exercise, and it's the Zottman curl. You just go up like a regular dumbbell curl, and then twist at the top and go down in a reverse curl motion. And this really works the functions of the bicep, which is flexion and rotation. So you're working both in one. And you want to flex your triceps at the bottom of each rep, so then your biceps can be fully stretched out, and then you can get the best contraction at the top. I've definitely seen more growth in my biceps only doing one exercise. It sounds weird, but I think I was definitely putting way too much load on my biceps in the past. Yeah, you can see I go slow on the way down. It allows you usually can't lift as much with the reverse curl, so it allows you to have a heavier load not doing a reverse curl and really work the width of your bicep, which is really awesome that you can get that in one exercise. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. That's what a full pull day back and biceps would look like for me at home. Obviously, if I was at the gym with all the machines, I'd use weights for most of the banded stuff. And I'm trying to get a cable machine for the home gym here too, so that I don't have to use bands anymore. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications so you know when I post, which is going to be every Sunday at 6 p.m. Again, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.